Hello everybody. Today we are making sinus tarts, wax melts, wax tarts, whatever you want to call them. We're going to put them in these little clam shells. Let me show you those. And that's these. They close up, and so you can put your sticker label right here. Works perfectly. I get these at Peak Candle. I find them the most affordable. It has 6 little trays in there, so people can pop out one at a time, but I do go ahead and fill up over the divisions, so when they pop out one, they get a little piece of the one beside them, but customers don't seem to mind, and they get more that way. They get more for their money, and I charge $5 a container for these, because I'm using essential oils. And now and I'm going to show you what this looks like, but we have measured up 2 pounds of Pillar Blend in the Peak Candle soy waxes. But it's not a big issue. Somehow this container is not clean, Bridget. I'm gonna get a fresh one. Something just didn't quite get cleaned out of that one. All right, and but it's not real important what kind of wax you get, as long as it's something that will melt in your tart warmer. You can buy paraffin at Walmart in the canning section, but basically I'm going to show you what I use. I'm using soy wax Pillar Blend, and I'm using essential oils. And the standard is 1 ounce of fragrance or essential oils to 2 pounds of wax. And I do deviate from time to time with that, but on this recipe here, I believe I stay in, yes, I stay in track on this one. Yes, 2 ounces is what we're going to put on there. So let me tear this out. Now, anyone who has a sinus infection, can't breathe well for any reason, bronchitis, whatever it is, this will cause you to breathe all night long, all night. But you don't want to sit it right next to your bed, or if you're going to be sitting in a recliner because you've got the flu or something all day long because you're sick, don't set it right beside you, because the camphor and the peppermint in there, the fumes off of it will irritate your eyes a little bit after a long-term exposure. So you just want it to be sitting away, in my opinion, unless you're just going to be sitting beside it for a short period of time. All right, 0.5 of the Lavandin. Lavandin essential oil is awesome, and I'm using Essential Depot's essential oils. And Lavandin is kin to lavender, but works for the nose instead of for the skin and soothing. All right, 0.2 of peppermint. And of course, we all know that camphor is in Vicks Vapor Rub. And then 1 ounce of eucalyptus, our partner in crime when our sinuses is messed up. All right, I'll go over that one more time. 0.3 ounce of camphor, 0.5 of Lavandin, and that's L-A-V-I-D-I-N. Or at least that's the way it's spelled there, but no, it's Lavendin. 0.2 of peppermint, and 1 ounce of eucalyptus. And if you are doing this at home and all you have is eucalyptus and peppermint, you'll be fine. You just want to put like 0.4 of peppermint and the rest eucalyptus, bringing it up to 2 ounces total. But the camphor, you know, it's in the Vicks Vapor Rub, but not everybody can, you know, get that quickly. Lavender is an odd essential oil that you might not have on hand and you might not wish to go get or afford to be able to get. I got a little bit of essential oils on my scale. And this, when you put this in your tart warmer, everybody is going to be breathing so great in the house. It's just like, oh, everybody will be breathing. And it don't matter if you have been not feeling your best. Okay, how are we doing on our wax? Is it mostly melted?
Almost.
Almost. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera over there so you can see what the melting process looks like. Okay, so here it is. The pot sits beautifully on the edge of my pot, and there's the oil, the wax melting in there on my stove, and that's how we do it. I get the water boiling with the lid, but don't put the lid on once you get the wax in there. Don't even prop it on there, because the steam will hit the lid and then water will drop down in your wax, and we don't want water in our wax. Okay, and we're back. So here is our wax, and we are going to put it in our plastic bowl. If you're worried about residues being in your plastic bowl, take some alcohol. You can also use vodka or 100% clear liquor of any kind, such as moonshine, whatever. As long as it doesn't have any color to it, it's clear, and 100 proof. Okay, put 2 more pounds in that. Here is the scale, and I need the hot pad to go under my bowl. And look, I've gotten wax or something. Wax. I gotta get my recipes away from me. I'm dangerous. All right. So now, I had a little piece of wax that fell off my spatula that wasn't melted. All right, so now this is our sinus tart. So I like to make green for sinuses and eucalyptus. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's our essential oils. Oh, I gotta check my temperature.
Yeah.
We got to make sure we're under 160 before we put our essential oils into the hot wax. And we need to be under 135 or under to put the wax in the clamshells. And we are under 160. I had a towel. There we go. All right. I ended up using my spatula, and I knew I was not supposed to do that, Bridget. I was supposed to use my whisk. This was my essential oil spatula.
I guess I will have to go clean it for you.
Yeah, I'm a bad girl.
It'll be all right.
I'm a bad girl. All right, so here goes our essential oils in. And I'll have just a touch of residue on the whisk whenever I get through blending. But I'm bad because it'll just be a little bit like up here at the top, because I'll tap it off. And I'm bad to just use it from time to time. The amount of colorant or residue that's on it doesn't seem to interfere, but that's your choice. You do as you see fit. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera so that you can see how to fill this. Okay, so what we want to do, oh, we need to check our temperature. I'm assuming that I'm cool enough because I have been in the past, but we need to check the temperature and make sure we're under 135. Okay. All right. And so now we're just going to fill our tart, and you can fill it just till it covers you know, just comes even with the grid, but I like to cover it slightly past the grid because the customer gets more for their money, and they just look fuller. They feel a little heavier, and so that's the way we do it. And now I buy my labels for these. I'm trying to think of the label company I get my labels from. Can you go look on one of the boxes, Bridget?
Okay.
And you could bring me the lid and a sample of the biggest label I've got, because that's the one I use. It's like filling your ashtrays at home, but you cannot touch these until they are solid. Boy, my sinuses are like clearing. How about yours?
Yep. Mom?
All right. And there we go. Let's see how many we made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we made 15 out of 2 pounds and 2 ounces of essential oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We made 16 out of these, but I used an extra ounce of essential oil. But now these can be moved. They're still very warm. They're not completely solid, but you've got a good solid top, so you can move them, but do not seal them. Moisture will rise up here on the top, and you'll have because it'll be like if you ever put a bag of bread in the car. So you have to leave these open until they're completely at room temperature. Okay, so this is the label that I use for these. I buy these from Planet Label, and I'm going to get this up here where hopefully you can see it, and that's just perfect for sticking on the top of these things. You can use a smaller label where more of the wax shows, but I find these to be really nice. They have a 2x2 that would be nice. This is 2 by 3.5. And you get 10 labels per sheet, and how many? 100 sheets come in the box. So 10 times 100 is how many you get, and these are so affordable. I love Planet Label for buying my stickers. And you can download the template for either PDF or Word off of their website, right where the label is. The templates are there to download, and then you just fill in the blanks and tell your printer to print. I have found that you print 1 sheet at a time. Don't try to put several sheets of this in your printer. The first sheet will go through fine, but the second sheet will not move correctly, and they'll be off. So you have to put 1 sheet in and say print. Put another sheet in and say print to get, or at least every printer I've had, this is the way it is. Okay, now our tarts or whatever have become solid. They're still warm to the touch. You don't want to close them up. If you've ever put bread in left a loaf of bread in the car and seen it steam up and the bread become wet and soggy, that's basically what happens. Water will rise up out of the product, form on the lid, and then drop down on top of your product, and you just have a thin layer of water sitting there that's quite annoying. So don't close these up until they come completely to room temperature, but you can move them now to another surface if you needed to, and it didn't take long at all for those to become solid enough to move.